Welcome to the Dowden Podcast. I'm your host, the official CRG, and today we are going to talk about when and why you should always keep your circle tight, plus the positives that can come with it. Now, when I talk about keeping your circle tight, I mean that by your friends and the people you keep around you. And I say that because you never know what someone's real intentions are until it's too late, but it can all be stopped by a tight circle. You see, when you have 100 friends, life might seem great. You can always have someone to hang out with and you can always do stuff. But if I put all 100 of them in a room, how many of them would give you their last dollar? Out of all of these people, how many really text or call and check up on you? Barely. And I say barely because if you put 100 people in a room with anybody and any of their friends, not all of them are going to check up on that person. You put all that time and trust into a friendship for them just to go talk behind your back the next day. So just don't be that person. Don't let people just walk all over you and take advantage. It's not worth your energy. Know your worth. Know the people around you, truly. If you have to second guess yourself when you go to ask someone for help or advice, then they shouldn't be in your circle, period. Your circle is meant for the people who really care, who really answer whenever you text or call. Your circle is meant for the people who give up the time to make sure you're okay and happy. That's what real friends do. And if you don't have anyone like that in your circle right now, then it's time to make a change. There's nothing wrong with only having 3 to 4 friends. At least you can count on those people and they won't turn on you when you need them the most. And that's just one positive of a small circle out of hundreds. With a smaller circle, there's more trust in each person because you let them that close to you. It's easier to talk about things because not everything's going to spread around and you don't have to worry about who's saying what to what person because there's not even that many people to tell. And, the most important thing is honestly just that you're not wasting the time and energy into people that are just going to take advantage in the long run. So just take your time before you start letting people in, because anyone nowadays can do a handshake or say we're homies or do this and that. But the real question is if they mean it or not. So today's quote is by @wealthymotivated. You can follow them on Instagram, but it says, you got to learn how to kick it by yourself, motivate yourself, and ride your own wave. And I completely agree with that statement, because if you can learn to dominate and be the best version of you all alone, then you'll be unstoppable. Find who you are and build from the ground up. Keep your circle small and you'll start to see things slowly change for the better in your life. So with that all being said, I appreciate you tuning in. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And this is the Dowden Podcast.